What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifterrs, and welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. Today, I am so excited to be bringing you guys my first ever in-depth Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout video. As I'm sure a lot of you guys are already aware, Blackout is the brand new Battle Royale mode coming to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 later this October 12th when the game is officially released. However, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, tomorrow morning we do begin the Blackout beta, first on the PlayStation 4, beginning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, and I don't know about you guys, but I could not be more excited. So over these past couple of weeks, there has been a ton of information that has been given to us from Treyarch and from Activision telling us what exactly we can expect to see in the brand new Battle Royale mode coming to Black Ops 4. Now, because there is so much information, what I thought I'd do is I'd go ahead and compress all of the most important information and give you guys this video that you guys are seeing right now, telling you guys everything that you need to know about the brand new Black Ops 4 Blackout mode before the beta drops tomorrow morning. Now, before we do get started with today's video, I do want you guys to let me know right now down in the comment section below if you guys are all as excited as I am for the brand new Blackout mode. As I said previously, Blackout is the very first Battle Royale mode in any Call of Duty franchise, so Treyarch, Activision, and honestly the entire Call of Duty franchise truly does rest on this Blackout mode. It can honestly make or break the entire Call of Duty franchise, but as I said, I am so excited to see what Treyarch has in store for a Blackout, and of course today we are going to be taking a look at everything that you guys need to know about Blackout before the beta. Now, I am going to have a link to all of this information down in the description below, so if you guys want to go ahead and check it out for yourself, make sure to go ahead and click that link. But with all of that out of the way, let's get started with today's video, taking a look at everything that you need to know for Blackout. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and start this video off. The very first thing is the player count. Blackout beta player count is 80 players. So right now, there are a total of 80 players in a Blackout match. As of now, we don't necessarily know if that number is going to be increased up to 100 when the actual game does come out. But as of now, the Blackout beta player count is 80 players. Treyarch has tested over 100 players, but want to focus on quality versus numbers. Player count can change based on feedback. So as I said, they have tested up to 100 players in a single game, but of course, they definitely want to focus more so on the quality rather than the amount of people in a single game. On top of that, as we all know, we do have some brand new vehicles coming to the Blackout mode. As of now, there are a total of 5 vehicles. The first of which being a cargo truck, which holds 1 driver and 4 passengers, an ATV with 1 driver and 1 passenger, a Zodiac inflatable boat, 1 pilot, 1 passenger, the Little Bird helicopter, 1 pilot and 4 passengers. On top of that, the cargo truck can hold an extra inventory space, so if you guys run out of space on your actual player, you can actually load stuff up into the truck and you guys can use that to take more items. Now, as I said, there are a total of 5 vehicles. However, I believe in the beta we are only given 4, and I can only assume that when Black Ops 4 does eventually drop, there may actually be more than 5 vehicles, but of course in the beta right now we only have 4. So to continue on those vehicles, in regards to the helicopters will spawn at designated helipads on the map and on flat terrain areas. 1 pilot and passengers are free to look out and shoot down on enemies, so that's super awesome. While someone is controlling the helicopter, you and your passengers can actually shoot down on enemies if you happen to see them. So similarly, players actually enter the map via helicopters, so the helicopter is what takes us over the entire Blackout map, and we obviously need to jump out. On top of that, all players have a wingsuit equipped and can use the wingsuit at any point during the game. Wingsuits can also be used to jump out of a helicopter and get to the ground safely. So it looks like if you guys are using a helicopter vehicle throughout the game, you guys can actually jump out of that helicopter and use your wingsuit again, which is super awesome. So on top of that, we do have fall damage, which is enabled. So that's going to be very interesting because a lot of Battle Royale games actually do have fallout damage enabled. So you definitely need to be very careful when it comes to scaling down mountains or even jumping off a house. So obviously you guys could take significant damage if you actually fall from a high height. Moving on to another thing that we know about the beta, as of now, friendly fire is on. So it does look like you need to be very, very careful if you guys are playing either duos or squads with some of your friends, because friendly fire is on and you could potentially kill one of your teammates or your teammates could potentially kill one of you. I think that this is going to be a huge issue, and I definitely think that this is probably something that's going to be taken off when Black Ops 4 eventually does come out, because I know for a fact Team killing when you guys are playing with random people is definitely going to be a thing. Imagine if you had a really awesome loot, if you had the best guns in the game and you were playing with a random player and that random player knew you had really good weapons. I can honestly see people killing each other or killing their teammates just to get their loot. So I do think that right now it's a little bit problematic, but of course we are going to have to go ahead and wait and see exactly what happens when Blackout 4 eventually does come out later this October. But right now in the beta, we do have team killing or friendly fire enabled. So moving on to the next thing that we know, RPGs are available on the map and can be used to take out vehicles. So that's super awesome. It does look like we have an explosive weapon that we can obviously use to take out vehicles, which is super awesome. Continuing onward, the max health in Blackout is 150. There are numerous ways to heal, including basic bandages, trauma kits, and king-size med kits. Basic bandages are unique in Blackout compared to other Battle Royale games because they can take you back to full health. So that's super awesome. It looks like when we have 150 health, there is going to be some sort of armor or shield that we can use, and if we're using a bandage, we can actually heal all the way up to 100. So that is super awesome. Personally, I am super stoked about that. So on top of that, we have perks and consumable items that will be available in Blackout. These can be used for a limited time. We have the perks right now that we know of. They are Paranoia, gives an audio alert when you're targeted by an enemy. Skulker, move faster while crouched and prone. Stimulant, increases max health by 100 points. Outlander, reduced damage from circle, increased speed while taking damage from circle. Looter, reveal nearby stashes and enemies. Iron Lungs, hold your breath longer while shooting sniper rifles or diving underwater. Consumer, reduces time it takes to use items, heal or revive teammates by 20%. So as of now, those are the only perks or consumable items that we know of to be in Blackout. And again, this could all change when the beta drops tomorrow or when the actual game is released later in October. Moving on, we have players can carry 2 primary weapons, so that's super awesome. So I'm assuming we can have a shotgun and an assault rifle, or an assault rifle and a sniper rifle. So that's very cool. We can carry 2 primary weapons. If you're not carrying a weapon, a melee knife is used. So if you guys have an assault rifle and you don't have another weapon, we obviously have a knife that we can use to take out enemies. So on top of that, Treyarch is targeting 60 frames per second for all platforms. There is no FPS lock, so that's super awesome. The quality for the Blackout mode is going to look super good. So moving on, there are 20 characters available in Blackout, with more to come post-launch. Characters are unlocked via specific missions or objectives. The missions vary by each character. Characters include Black Ops campaign characters, multiplayer specialists, zombies cast, and new Blackout specific characters. That's super awesome. Emotes are also planned to be in Blackout, but they're not supposed to be in the beta. Name locations on the map. So as of now, we actually have an official map of the new Blackout mode. Here we have estates. The rich neighborhood has a giant helipad where the little bird can spawn. Good location if you want a shot at getting a chopper early. Construction sites. The unfinished skyscraper has a ton of loot and opportunities to base jump out of the high areas to safety if things get hot. Array, a few slices of elevation and place centered around the big relay dish, making for a brutal war zone with lots of cover. Nuketown Island, lots of gear underground in the bunkers and lively action potentially above ground, spurred on by a sign that identifies how many players are active here. Firing range, the hottest of the hot spots. If you want instant action with plenty of players, this is your go-to destination. Hydro Dam, big jumps and deadly falls make up the critical point at the end of the map's length forking river. Asylum, you never know if you're going to run into zombies as well as other players landing here, and while an early zombie supply stash is tempting, undead interference during your early loot and scoot can be dangerous, so it does look like zombies are actually in a Blackout, which is absolutely insane. Cargo docks, lots of elevation changes, a ship to roam on, and a giant crane arm. Great place to pick up a boat spawn. Factory, lots of battles that go indoor and outdoor with rooftop ambush action. Fracking tower, tower located in a depression highly exposed to the hills surrounding it. Turbine, bridge-to-bridge combat, a large internal and exterior areas, lots of desert and rocks to battle on. Rivertown, urban combat building to building fighting, perfect for close-range encounters, only area on the map surrounded completely by water. Train station, long sight lanes, and train car to train car combat. So guys, honestly, there is actually a ton more information that I don't have time to go over, because if I take a look at everything that we know about a Blackout, it would make for a 25 to 30 minute video, and I really don't want you guys to have to sit through all of that. But of course, the Blackout beta is expected to drop tomorrow morning, and I don't know about you guys, I could not be more excited. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are all pumped up for this new Blackout beta, and if you guys want me to post Blackout videos here on my channel. I absolutely love Fortnite, and I will not stop posting Fortnite. However, I am so excited to see what Treyarch has in store for a Blackout, the first ever Battle Royale mode here in Call of Duty. Regardless, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and be sure to stay tuned to my channel because tomorrow morning I will be doing my best to bring you guys the best Blackout content out there. With all of that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.
Pre-order and get access to the Blackout beta.